Harvey, how does that feel?
Unreal, mate. You know, it was a bit of a gritty game. There was parts where we thought we were out of it, and the boys stuck in and lucky to get the 2 points.
How frustrating was it to play in it? Look, it wasn't the best watch.
No, it wasn't. But you know, there's times when you have to dig in and dig deep and just go back to the boring old rugby. And we thought we did that. So happy to come away with it.
It must have been frustrating in the way that the first half panned out, because you took the lead, and then it just seemed to go downhill from there.
Yeah, 100%. We felt like we were on top of them, but every time we got down there, we either come up with an error, or when they got the ball back down at their own end, we'd give away a penalty and let them out easy, and it just played a part of us over the first half. And the back end of the first half, we started to show a bit of fatigue, and then they scored a couple of tries.
Things did get a little bit better in the second half, but Huddersfield have got an awful knack of being quite a stubborn side, especially in defence. How tough were they to break down? Yeah,
they just defended tight. I don't think they had any errors. You know, the errors were very low, if that. So we just had to dig in and get back to what we've been training in and stick to our systems and dig in. Ultimately,
really, it was a gift that sent you on your way from about 90 metres. Try and freeze frame it for you, but Lola Hayes got the ball and he's looking to his winger. What's going through your head at that point?
Well, it's done in the first half, and I've probably gone a bit too early in the first half, and he's thrown it straight over my head. So I've tried to hold my nerve a bit, and then there was a bit of a shorter space. So to throw the ball over my head, he would have had to throw it quite high. So I've positioned myself in between, and luckily I've tapped the ball back to myself and gone the full way.
Yeah, it was quite a grab, really. You sort of plucked it out mid-air with one hand.
Yeah, I don't know. You don't really think about it. You're just trying to get your hand on it, and then luckily come up with it and gone the way.
At what point did you realise you were scoring?
Oh, I don't know. A lot of stuff goes through your head. You can probably get to about there 40, there 30, and you realise that the try line's there, and you start thinking about how you're going to put the ball down. That's what I was doing. I was trying not to mess that bit up. But yeah.
Look, you've gone through a lot of tough times at the club, and you've been involved in some really dark days, heavy defeats, etc. So try and sum up what that moment felt like when you raced away down the other end of the field in front of about 1,000 travelling Hull FC fans who were going absolutely mental, by the way. What was that feeling like?
Oh, it was unreal. They were loud all night. They were louder than the Huddersfield fans. All night you could hear them. They were chanting us on, cheering us on. So after Scott putting the ball down, I think just forgot about everything and just turned around and started cheering. Yeah, it was a good feeling. Good feeling.
And how good was Aidan Caesar tonight? Obviously, it was his drop goal that won the game for Hull, but just how good was he in terms of getting you around the park?
Oh, he's a general, he's class. Every time he touches it, something happens with his kicks. He kicked a 40-20 in the first half. Unreal, he's just class.
What do you think it says about the mentality of the side to have won that kind of game? They're the sort of games that in the last couple of years you would have never really got close.
No, 100%.
What do you think it says about the mentality?
Oh, it's massive. The discipline we've got now, we're just digging in, grinding for each other. Last year I think they would have ended up putting 30-40 points on us, so to stay in the games and not roll over and let them bully us is a massive step forward.
Can you use that as a bit of a benchmark, tonight's performance, in terms of the way you stood up against how Huddersfield came at you?
Yeah, 100%. I don't think we were great by all means, but to be able to walk away with 2 points and put in a gritty result shows a big step forward.
How good did it feel to lead the team song in the changing rooms?
Oh, class. I don't think I've done one yet, so it was good. Yeah, all the boys were happy with that. So yeah.